He's holding him hostage because if you think about his contract, he was only scheduled to do 30 appearances, and now they redid the contract to where if Vince needs him to appear for an extra Raw, because you know he ain't showing up on SmackDown, or an extra Raw or so before a pay-per-view, Vince has to pay him more if it's outside the 30 appearances that's in his original contract. So the title's held hostage because Brock is not scheduled to defend his title until the Royal Rumble. So we're looking at 3 pay-per-views where the #1 title in the business is not being defended. This is very, very interesting and odd, and in my opinion it makes all these pay-per-views pointless, because I think I did a video about TNA. I think it was Victory Road 2012, where the main event was Bobby Roode versus Sting, and at that time Bobby Roode had the TNA World Heavyweight title, and I think Cowboy James Storm or somebody already had their title shot at Slammiversary, so the title wasn't defended. And I said the pay-per-view was almost pretty much pointless because the #1 thing that kayfabe-wise everybody's supposed to be fighting for is not being defended. Same thing here, we have Hell in a Cell. The main event is Seth Rollins versus whoever wins John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. Yeah. So those are the only 2 matches. I didn't see SmackDown, and I know SmackDown was the whole 15-year anniversary. Sadly, the past 2.5 years it's just been turned into a Raw rerun. But yeah, they did the whole 15th anniversary thing, so I don't know if any more matches were added on Friday or released in Real World Tuesday. I don't know if any more matches was. So only matches I know of now, because I'm doing this on Sunday morning, only matches I know of now is John Cena versus Dean Ambrose, and winner faces Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. So Brock is holding the title hostage because he's not doing house shows. So if he's not doing house shows, he's obviously not traveling with them internationally. So he won't be on the European tour, which starts the beginning of November. I'm not sure. So he won't be on the European tour. He's not doing house shows, and the next pay-per-view he's supposedly planned to be at is the Royal Rumble. Hopefully that may change, but we don't know who he's going against. So it's like he has the title hostage, and I don't see what was the point of taking the title off of Daniel Bryan, because he was hurt, and he's not going to be able to defend the title. But Brock Lesnar is not hurt. He's just a prize fighter. But he's not defending the title. But the main reason the Authority said they had to take it off Daniel Bryan is because he's not a fighting champion. Well, neither is Brock Lesnar, because he's... yeah. He only shows up for money. And I don't know if anybody has realized this, but that moment when you realize the main event scene is only the Authority, John Cena, and Dean. That's the main event scene. Because Roman Reigns is hurt, and he won't be back till roughly around January. This is going to be an interesting Royal Rumble. Royal Reigns might not be back till around Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber time. Same thing with Daniel Bryan. So yeah, your main event card is the Authority, Dean Ambrose, and John Cena. All alone while Brock sits at home with the championship watching all this nonsense unfold on television. I understand why both Dean Ambrose and John Cena are mad at Seth Rollins, but what happens after Hell in a Cell? There's no gain from beating Seth Rollins. It's not like the Money in the Bank case is on the line. If the Money in the Bank briefcase was on the line, that changes everything. Now things would actually make sense. But the Money in the Bank briefcase is not on the line. So what's the outcome? What's going to change after the Hell in a Cell match? That's what we all need to wait and see, because okay, John Cena beats let's say, okay, John Cena beats Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Okay, now what? Okay, Dean Ambrose beats John Cena and he beats Seth Rollins. Now what? Seth Rollins still wins. He still has the Money in the Bank. And he still has the Authority supporting him. So, yeah. And all while Brock just sits at home with the thing that everybody's fighting for. That's going to wrap it up for this week's Drama Script Saturday. If you have any questions, my contact information is in the description box below. And I'm off to enjoy the last day of Comic-Con, because today is the 12th and it's the last day. And sorry for having Drama Script Saturday uploaded one day late. And I'm out here, guys. Later. Peace. Next week it will be up on Saturday. Peace.